15-yard line on the return. The Sooners offense will get first crack at it today. Oklahoma State got a rare but most satisfying close victory the last time they saw the Sooners.
And it was such a big game for the Pokes, and you got to feel great if you're their coaching staff watching how their team responded late in the game when it was on the line. They were able to make those plays. David, they know they're expecting another dogfight today.
Yeah, it's big for their confidence. But when you get a win, listen, Oklahoma has dominated this series, but when you get a win, you've got that confidence. You can show the team, we can do this. So they're looking to build on one and get two in a row.
Finding an escape route. Maybe some room here. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball to the ground.
Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Sooners are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Sategna. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
The Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oklahoma! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Cowboys' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires and picked off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Lets it fly. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. This rivalry dates back to 1904, and the story goes, guys, that the ball got loose once, rolled down a hill, went into a creek, and both teams went in there and fought for it.
And isn't that just what rivalry should be about? We'll fight you. We'll meet you anywhere, in a creek, wherever. We know, Jesse, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, they don't like each other.
Put your face in the fan, put your face in the creek, and get that football. I love that. And this really is a storied tradition between these two schools. You know,
brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Sooners! Stealing a score on special teams. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Quick release on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Escapes the pressure going right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9. This is the essence of rivalry games, the big moments that you just say a few words and everybody remembers where they were when it happened. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The snap sets up to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
There's a crease. Bust through behind his pad. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen.
Snags it, and there's running room. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to keep it in the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Just needs a crack to get a return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Got his man on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back has it. Oklahoma has dominated this rivalry, guys, so much so that it almost seems like just a relief to the Sooners when they win.
Up to this point, Reese, no doubt. Oklahoma, they have owned this series against their in-state rival. But, David, you know, in rivalry games, you got to throw the records out the window because of the emotion that's played on game day. So
much emotion, so much hatred. You throw it out because, listen, you got nothing to lose. Everybody expects Oklahoma to win this game every year. So if I'm the Cowboys, I can take chances, try to make plays, try to make something good happen early.
They'll give it on the counter. Could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. On the ground, it's Hawkins. Turning it on! And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to it.
Caught, and he's got room. Spin move. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with 3rd and a yard. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Running inside, it's Hawkins. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Hubs it downfield. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. And the Cowboys in the hurry-up. Third down play from the gun. Unleashes one. On target over the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their third. Got his man on the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quarterback desperately trying to get it off, and he cannot. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And do you think there will be second guessing about passing on a field goal try? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Now facing a third and long. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Caught behind the line. It's Tegna. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Harris. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. Gonna look downfield again. He's got him. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He's got his man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. The option look. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this snags it, and he's open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and
breaks into the open. Oh, what? Play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Young. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Trying the left side. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. Turns it on at midfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. They'll go back to the ground. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. And they fail to hook up on 3rd.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And there he goes. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. The handoff keeps working on that clock. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And